I'm a guy that was grown into a musical family.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I started liking music when I was so young. Okay, it goes like this. I started loving music when I was in primary school. Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, I started joining a choir, which is I was in Isiziba Primary School,
Okay.
and yeah, I started joining the choir, and by that time I didn't know I had this voice, this
Yeah.
magical voice, and then I started joining the choir, and then it went and went, and the coach was always telling me, you have a nice voice, you have a nice voice. I was like, okay, all right, all right, all right. Until I finally realized, which as in, I should take this serious. And then, yeah, I started taking my musical journey serious from there. And then went to high school. And then, yeah, since well, I've been a vocalist, now, I've been at different cars, and people are not used to amachita,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's been difficult and a good journey for me. I've learned a lot through the way. And yeah, and since we're in music, talking about Imakala, Science Music Asona, I met Opluel and Rocker Rogers, yeah?
Yeah.
Which is this track is dedicated. It's a true story, yeah. So the story of this track it's about I was in this place now, and so go about now when you're in the place and you uhlangana no girl, and then a girl is with this guy.
Yeah.
And then this guy I know he's a thief, and Nyama
Okay.
is like famous, guys. And
Yeah.
the girl is looking at me ngamanye amehlo and stuff, yabo. And mina ngifuna macala. So hence why I named the track
Angifuni
Angifuni
Macala.
Macala. You understand?
Basically translated, you don't want no troubles.
I don't want no troubles.
For real. For real.
So yeah, so we ended up ukuthi ugeli ngamthola but ngendlela eziright ngithola. But yeah,
Yeah.
but either way ingoma still angifuni macala, but it ended up ukuthi I ended up calling the name Angifuni
Are you
Macala.
still with the girl?
Well, yeah, I'm still with the girl. Yeah, I'm still with
Yeah,
the girl.
you're still with the girl.
Yeah, which is it's a great relationship though. Yeah. And since Wellings, besides saying that I'm signed now, no, under
Yeah.
Garden of Music, which is it's a new record label,
Uh-huh.
which is I'm still the first artist to sign a corner, and I'm still looking forward to work with the big artists because the team that I have, it's making big things for me,
Yeah.
and it's putting every pressure and everything to put me up there, and I thank you guys so much if you guys are listening, and yeah.
All right, let's talk a bit about you taking the decision to make Afro Soul. Do you classify yourself as an Afro Soul musician?
Well, yeah, since I was telling you, I've been such in a choir now, and the sound, you want the rhythmic sound of a soul, R&B.
Yeah.
I grew up listening to that music. I was listening to it now, but
Yeah.
I like the melodies, the pianos. Even when I play, sometimes I like it, the melodic of R&B. They taught me a lot of things. Like even when there's no voice, them playing.
But
all
why
together.
specifically you chose to do Afro Soul, and do you specify yourself or classify yourself as a Afro Soul musician?
Okay, I classify myself
As an Afro Soul
as
musician.
an Afro soul musician.
Why the decision to go Afro Soul? Because you could have done lots of sounds.
Okay, I could have done a lot of sounds, And as I was saying, I became in love, and I became attached to the soul rhythm, and it became my thing,
Yeah.
And I started loving the vibe, the rhythm that it gives me, and it speaks to me, in so many ways.
Yeah.
So that's why it came to me like, no, man. Why I've been trying all of this house. I'm an artist as a cast featuring me on their songs, house, and but when I'm alone, thinking like, nah, man, this is what I want to do. So I classified myself as an Afro soul pop artist.
All right.
That's how I found.
How would you define the South African music scene right now, currently?
Well, the South African music scene right now is for me it's ethic. There's a lot of new sound coming in. Like Abu Black Diamond, Abu Leeroi, the jazz people, the Afro soul sound people. The sound is changing, as time goes on. And it inspires me in a lot of ways, and it's teaching me how to look at the game in a perspective way. Young Todd. And sometimes I take those sounds and mix them together, and it shows me how the games work, how the game works. And
Yeah.
besides making the music, you must make what people also want and give what people you're also talented with. You get my point?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right, that's interesting. Who would you like to work with in the industry?
Wow. I haven't really been up to that, man. Good, okay, yeah. But I have reached that level. Good, if I could work no Leeroi, like sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
If I could work Nabo, like now Black Diamond, for instance.
Yeah.
They're doing the same kind of music.
They're amazing, yeah.
But at the other time, I've been saying I want to put myself out there. I don't want to feature people who are doing the same genre as me. I want to do something different.
Diversify your sound,
exactly.
yeah.
So I can find myself, because I know myself as an Afro pop artist.
Yeah.
I don't know, Guti, how I haven't unlocked any other things from me. For sure, I have some other things inside me that I don't even know about myself. So that's why I want to take my time and feature other artists and see what's the new sound.
All right, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we're still hanging with Leeroi of 1630 South Africa, Gauteng, Johannesburg, in the Eastern city of Ekurhuleni. Check us out on social media, Mbono Radio, Mbono Media, and visit, of course, www.mbonoradio.co.za. I am Phineas Keys, holding it down for the culture of Wake and Breakfast Show. It is, of course, 27 minutes just after 9 o'clock. Let's go to Omalay, Bad Influence.
Every single place you find yourself, you gotta do it. I'm rolling on your wheel now. I'm drinking Hennessy now. I hope you see now. Say you don't bust my eyeglass. You don't scatter my plans. See my eye, I don't cross. Put me for ambulance. See why you make me bitch. See why you make me bitch.
More music in the mix.
God save me, please.
You're listening to only the best internet radio station in the world. No, the universe.
I know you got me now. I know you got me now. Followed you up and down. Followed you up and down, followed you up and now I don't lost my mind. Now I don't lost my mind. Now I don't lost my. Now and I know you lied. Now I know you lied. Now I know, cause the doctor said I burnt my liver. I've been drinking, smoking cigars. Used to sing and play my guitar. Now I'm lost in this and bizarre. Everything I do, everything where you talk, I do. Everything where you ask, I do. Say you don't bust my eyeglass. You don't scatter my plans. See my eye, I don't cross. You put me for ambulance. See why you make me bitch. See why you make me big. See what you did to me. God save me, please.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition. Strap in. You're about to listen to the hottest sounds. It's the hottest mixtape in the world, and you've got it.
Give me guala, yeah. I know I'm not the only one now, yeah. They don't wanna give it up, but yeah. We just wanna live it up, oh yeah. We gon' ride, homie, my heart full of hustle. Stay on the grind. get it up, hey. Hey, fire. It should be easy. I tell you should fire. You look like you with it. It's your desire. Cause you know, like, getting cash, get it up, hey. Getting cash, get it up, hey. Knock off our spine. You hustle when it's tired. You hustle when it's tired. Easy fire. Because you got that fire.
Boy, ngeke kulunga lento ngicela yona. Ngikhathele nje. Qeda ukuchaza. Akhona umuntu uyavuma.
You're listening to only the best internet radio station in the world. No, the universe.
Know your time, your value life is my Isikhathi siyagijima. Know your time, your ngoba umkherezi.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. We're back.
Wake and Break Breakfast Show with myself and his keys holding it down straight up for the culture with the one and only T. Leeroi. In the background, we played you Khareza by Willem Elo. Before that, what did we play? I'm losing my train of thought. Okay, Omalay, Bad Influence. It is, of course, just 9:33 on your radio. Wake and Break Breakfast Show with myself and his keys holding it down straight up for the culture. Of course, for igniting brain sparking conversations. The music is, of course, palatable sounds before the music. Okay, I have a couple of voice notes and messages to read out. We're talking about pornography. Should it be prohibited? Is it helping us as a society to move forward and to evolve? Also take into consideration we have like issues like gender-based violence, we have rape and such things. All right, let's see. Someone says it should be banned because it promotes rape and it gives, let me see, it gives unreal expectations of how sex should be done. Not to mention that the actors are fed drugs and encourage them into do multiple scenes. I don't really know the difference between a prostitute and an actor, but one main difference will be privacy. The only relevant place where I can see porn fitting in is in the spam bank society. Other than that, it is totally not necessary. Someone says, not that we need spam banks here in SA. Oh, okay. Then he says, because we already, not that we need spam banks here in SA, because already in we are a fatherless nation. There's donors everywhere. Oh, okay. We'll go through to the voice notes as well. I see a meme. South African children being taught masturbation at 12 while their peers are taught how to manufacture phones in other countries. That's interesting. Don't forget our economies are not in the same level. Someone says that. In all honesty, it's leave other countries. I feel like it comes down to what we teach our kids at home, no, if you allow them to just explore whatever. All right, sir. Yeah, we'll continue reading your messages and also playing your voice notes on your radio. This is Wake and Break Breakfast Show. Having a heated conversation, rather controversial, some people will say that, but it's important for us to incite such conversations so that we can, of course, conscientize ourselves as a society. Meausi, tell me, if you were to be given a task or a mandate to write a song that reflects the current state of our nation right here in South Africa, what would the song be like? Or what would the predominant theme or concept of the song be?
Okay, since we're in South Africa and
Yeah.
and as black people, like black people as Bambananga guys, you know, we are not united yet.
Yeah.
So, well, I'll call the track "Let's Unite."
Let's unite.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
feel like there's a whole lot of disunity. Yeah.
Yes, there's lack of uniteness on black people, you know. And even the thing I'm talking about, I wanna go outside Kangana on the topic. Amakula and here,
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they came from their country and came to South Africa. You know, Amakula would open opposite stores to each other, and still, when you don't moya makulela ngapha, mong I told you an item, he would send you to this other store
Yeah.
to say go buy to that store.
Yeah.
But you won't find black people stores up again as well.
Yeah.
You know, that's not angangithengela but ayamuthenga ngalo kulo but
Yeah.
ayikho buya ngesikhathi so, you know. So that's what I'm talking about.
But
being
what do you
united.
think contributes to that factor? Why are we so disunited? Why is why there's no unity? Why there's so much hate within black communities?
Okay, I can say it's the apartheid, no?
Yeah.
Apartheid it distracted a lot of black people's mind, you know.
Yeah.
And especially abantu abadala abogogo thina, we were not there.
Yeah.
But it still affects us. Uyangithola?
Yeah.
And ngale ndlela isebenza ngakhona until now uyabona ukuthi even black people don't own a lot of things. White people are still owning a lot of land, are still owning a lot of things. And
yeah.
thina abantu abamnyama now we still here struggling and sihleli kahle sonke in this place with no unitedness to each other, and it's making a mess to each other abantu abamnyama, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Safi, let's go back to talking about music. What are you currently working on, and what are your overall plans for the year?
Okay, my plans, guys. I'm working on an EP now. I haven't decided the name of the EP.
Yeah.
But the EP, it's about love, guys. Uniting us. Abantu abamnyama. I create music because of love,
Yeah.
unity,
Yeah.
and respect. You know.
Yeah.
And even the reality that we live in these days.
Yeah.
That's how I try to preach on my music as much as I can. But I have music coming on. I'm working on music, which is I'll be working with Bluewell, Rocker Rogers, and Bluewell, and etc.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to mention the artists right now because I haven't yet confirmed.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Let's see. How are you utilizing the digital space to market yourself and to put your music out there?
Well, since I'm signed under kind of music, my label is distributing my music via the CD Baby, and it's while we're using the CD Baby distributes for me on more than 180 stores digitally all over the world. So when I release my music, I'm always gonna use CD Baby, which is gonna distribute my music for me.
Yeah.
Yes, which is they are doing great work, and yeah.
All right. I hear you say. How would you define yourself and your music using, let's say, 5 phrases?
Okay, that's another question I didn't expect. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
All right. I would define myself and my music as change, prosperity,
Okay.
love,
Yeah.
and uniting people together. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Beautiful stuff indeed. Beautiful stuff. What is the predominant recurring theme in your sound, the music that you make? What do you think is the predominant theme in the type of music you make? I'll give an example. Who can I make an example? Tupac Shakur.
Yeah.
If you listen to a lot of his music, he speaks so much of empowering people, speaks so much of the struggle of the person on the ground. He's speaking of conscientizing people, he's speaking of politics, he's speaking of uniting people, he's addressing the injustices that are happening in society. That is the recurring theme in the type of music that he makes. What do you think is the recurring theme?
My recurring theme, né? Because I told you, as we black people don't love each other, né? Yes, my recurring theme in my music is bringing people to love each other and care for each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So it's unity and love.
it's unity and love.
Yeah.
I said it, Masakala, I don't know if you remember. I said I do music because of love and unity. You
Yeah.
understand? That's my main point right now.
Yeah.
Yes, I do music because of love and unity and making people believe in love again.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we better wrap it up. Where can people get a hold of you on social media?
Okay, yeah, on all social media, Twitter, Instagram,
Yeah.
and Facebook, I'm T.
Yeah.
Leeroi. It's T space Leeroi.
Okay.
And yeah, and for the bookings, you can get me at gardenofmusic@gmail.com.
All right. Can we do something special?
Yeah, man.
Can you give us an a cappella, soothe our souls?
Okay.
If you're not ready, we can go to music.
No.
Then when we come back,
No,
we'll
I
tap
can
into
do it.
You ready?
Okay, yeah,
He's
I
born ready. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Leeroi, only right here on Wake and Break Breakfast Show with myself and his keys in Bono Radio. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Abantu bayakhala bafuna imali. Ugogo uyakhala endlini umshana uyamhlupha. Isiphithiphithi kuyehla kuyenyuka. Abantu bayakhala bafuna uMandela. Yeah.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, T. Leeroi, remember this name. I have a good feeling about this gentleman. He's gonna blow up.
Yeah, man. I also have a good feeling about
Yeah,
this.
shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Let's go
Thanks for having
to
me.
some gems. Indigo with Chris Brown.
Thank you.
What you got to try? Baby, what you want to do tonight? What you got to try?
Should I hit it town? Pull up at the strip, fuck up a check, show 'em how I live, yeah. Link on my neck, I got 'em on deck, but they don't know you already have the green. Cause you nasty, babe. You do everything I like, but you classy, babe. And you swear just my type. Oh, you nasty, babe. You do everything I like, yeah, you nasty, babe. You nasty, baby. Frequency freaky, and we in the bed. Yoga pit Pilates, body shorty, yeah. I can spot your curves with no infrared. Levitate me, baby. Open my third eye. That's my baby, she woke. She my little chico. When I'm with her, we go. I found my light. And knew where that she go. Now wherever I go, I look around and the colors so bright. Green rolled up in leaves. Yellow mood ring. Purple light like a beam. I dream it. Indigo. Baby, what you wanna do tonight? What you got for me to try? Yeah. We ain't let this shit fuck up our vibe. No. Pussy fire, it's about times 10. Cause you nasty, babe. You do everything I like, but you classy, babe. And you swear just my type. Oh, you nasty, babe. You do everything I like, yeah, you nasty, babe. You nasty, baby. Frequency freaky, and we in the bed. Yoga pit Pilates, body shorty, yeah. I can spot your curves with no infrared. Levitate me, baby. Open my third eye. That's my baby, she woke. She my little chico. When I'm with her, we go. I found my light. And knew where that she go. Now wherever I go, I look around and the colors so bright. Green rolled up in leaves. Yellow mood ring. Purple light like a beam. I dream it. I still believe that we don't die. So many questions, don't know why. I think I knew you in my other life. When I'm with you, I feel alive. Baby girl, you open my third eye. That's my baby, she woke. And she my little chico. When I'm with her, we go. Found my light. And knew where that she go. Now wherever I go, I look around and the colors so bright. Green rolled up in leaves. Yellow mood.
I wish I could sing, but I can't. I'll leave it to the professionals, the likes of Chris Brown, Indigo, and of course T. Leeroi of 1630 South Africa, Johannesburg, Gauteng, hanging with us. We're about to wrap it up. I want us to do something special again before we wrap it up because, of course, right here on Weekend Breakfast Show, we always do it bigger and better. Your last message to the people before we wrap it up.
All right, man. What I would like to say, guys, my song is available on all digital stores, more than 180. You can go on Google and check for me. I'm available. And then, yeah, I'd like to say shout out to my family first for supporting me and giving me all the love. I would like to say shout out to Bluewell, Rocker Rogers, Bob J, Garden of Music, all of them, Joel. I'd like to say thank you to my friends about Toxic, Quest Soul, Mass K, and everybody that supported me all the way from day one. I would say keep on supporting me and I will give back the good music and love as much as I can.
Yeah.
And thank you for tuning in, guys. Yeah, enjoy the good music.
What can people expect from you, like recently, right now? Are you working on a project or are you dropping
Yes.
singles?
Yes, I'm working on on an EP, which is I haven't yet decided to a date to release an EP, but I'm working on an EP. I promise you guys that by June probably I'll release the EP, but I'm still working on it. But as I'm still working on an EP, I have some singles which I'm working with various artists.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can check me out on all social medias. If you follow me, you'll keep on get updates about the project that I'm working on.
100%. All right, this is Watching Breakfast Show with myself and his keys, hanging with Leeroi. He's about to leave. Serenade us then. Let's do something special again. Just as an outro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. Thank you Tumbono. Thank you Tumbono for having me. Oh yeah, thank you.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
More music in the mix. You're listening to only the best internet radio station